Hey y'all, so real quick, I want to talk about the LSAT, LLM programs, and the Juris Doctorate degree. And these questions actually came from someone who listed some questions in the comments below my last video. I think the name was Faye Drake, if I'm not mistaken. Um, so I'm just gonna talk about it. So the LSAT. I'm gonna tell you what I used to study for the LSAT. I used the LSAT for Dummies, the Kaplan LSAT, and LSAT Super Prep book that I got from the LSAC website. So the Kaplan LSAT book that I used to study with, that was a really good book. And if you can find that, well, you can find it. You should get the Kaplan LSAT book to study for the LSAT book because that's a really good book. It had really good study materials in it, and it also had really good practice exams in it. The LSAT for Dummies, I wouldn't recommend anyone use that because it felt like it was a little too easy and it wasn't compared to the questions that they use on the actual LSAT, like the Kaplan book does. So, I mean, I use it because I was trying to get all the material to see which one works best, and I found out that the LSAT for Dummies does not, and I feel like a dummy for even actually looking at it because it was not helpful at all. The LSAT Super Prep book from the LSAC website, that was another good one. Actually, that might be the best one because those are the people who actually make the test. However, I think you do have to pay for it. I didn't pay for mine because I had got a waiver, so I had got free materials from them. And I also took the LSAT for free because I had a waiver to take the LSAT for free as well. So I mean, if you can do that, you should definitely try to get a waiver to take the LSAT for free. I think they let you take it for free two times, maybe. I'm not sure. I think it's twice, but I did not pay for the LSAT when I took it. Um, so when you actually get to the LSAT, when I did my LSAT, and while I'm proctoring now, you're there from 8 to 1, and I think you have 5 sections. And after your third section, you take a 15-minute break, and then you go back and do your 2 minute set, do your two last multiple choice sections, and then you do the writing portion. So it's like 6 sections all together. Um, you will be in the testing room for a long time, from 8 to 1. That's pretty long. And a 15-minute break, the only thing you can probably eat in 15 minutes is like a little snack. And when you get to the LSAT, the day of the LSAT, the only thing you can take in the room is your Ziploc bag and your permitted materials that you can have in your Ziploc bag. I'm not sure what's permitted in there. I know you can have tissue, your pencils, eraser, um, pencil sharpener. You can have a bottled water, and I think they give you. I forgot the actual size. I just had the darn test, but they give you an actual size of how big or how large your Ziploc bag can be, and it can be no bigger than that. And everything that you can take in the test room has to fit in that bag. If it doesn't fit in that bag, then you can't take it in. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure you have your ID when you go. If you don't have your ID, then they can't mark you off, and you can't take the test, and that was a waste of money. So make sure you do that. When you're picking your LSAT venue to take your test, make sure you know the venue. If you don't know the venue, do your research on the venue because, well, me, I knew where the school was, but I didn't know the actual building. And when I went there to take my test, that was a horrible test day. I was gonna take my test. It was cold, and I also had ants crawling on me, and that was like. And I told the proctor, like, this ants crawling on me. I don't know if I'd be able to concentrate on, no, take my test. This was during the test, and he said, well, we'll move you over to the other side of the test. And during that process of me telling him and him moving me to the other side of the room, I had lost probably about 2 minutes of my time, and I had to sit there and make it up. I mean, I could have protested that, but whatever. But just make sure that you know the venue before you pick the venue to take your test at. Um, Wear comfortable clothes. Ladies, don't try to go in there and wear a dress and heels because you're not going to be comfortable. I mean, I don't know why anybody would do that anyway, but I've seen some people do it when I took my LSAT and they were sitting there with their shoes off. It's like, you should never wear them in the first place. Man, you don't need to wear no polo or khakis or no jeans. I mean, jeans probably okay. I would prefer sweatpants because they're more comfortable than jeans. Cause jeans can get a little rough. So yeah, I would wear comfortable clothes. Um, so we're gonna move on. I'm gonna talk about the LLM degree. So the LLM degree is an advanced degree in the law. After you get your Juris Doctorate degree, you can go back to school. Usually it's a year and get your LLM degree. And usually your LLM is concentrated in the area of law that you want to study. So you can get an LLM in business law, LLM in logistics, um, LLM maybe in education law, which I'm trying to do. Uh, there is a lot of LLM LLM in political analysis, or I don't know, something like that. So your LLM is like, okay, let me back up. In the world of law, your Juris Doctorate degree is your entry degree into the law. An advanced degree is the LLM, and then the highest degree that you can get in law is your Doctor of Jurisprudence. So JD is at the bottom, LLM is in the middle, and Doctor of Jurisprudence is at the top. And when you get your Doctor of Jurisprudence, that's when people can call you Doctor. So if I get my jurisprudence, it'd be Dr. Frazier. Now they don't consider your Juris Doctorate a degree that where people can call you Doctor because it's an entry level degree into the law. And you haven't reached that advanced stage yet. So I mean, a lot of people have a lot of theories about that. Some people, I mean, I feel if I did 3 years of work, that's equivalent to a PhD, I should be able to call it doctor, but not a lot of people think like that. So, I mean, it is an advanced degree, but it's just not, people just don't consider it as the same level as, almost as a PhD. So, I mean, you can, because what I was thinking about when I was doing mine, is that I wanted to also be a professor and teach undergraduate courses. But from my research, what I learned is that the only thing I can probably do is be an adjunct professor. If I want to be an assistant or an actual professor with tenure, I probably have to go back and get a PhD in something, or go get an LLM and then go get my Doctor of Jurisprudence. So, yeah, but I know when I graduate, I still want to teach undergraduate courses. I don't know what course, but it's gonna be I'm teaching one. So yeah. JD is a terminal degree. I think I hit all the points. If I didn't, just let me know in the comments below if you want me to talk about anything else. I did want to show you guys something. I was in the Christmas spirit, and I actually went to the tent where they sell Christmas trees, and I went and told them, I like Christmas trees, but I don't really have enough room for a Christmas tree because I have a studio apartment. And I came up with this idea that I was gonna make a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. So I had got some branches from them, and I went and got a bottle from Hobby Lobby. Well, I'm gonna just show you guys. I need an ornament to go on it though. And there it is. That is my Christmas tree, you guys. That's my Christmas tree. So, I mean, the present's gonna go down there. Oh wait. Yeah, present's gonna go down there at the bottom. So that's how I'm living. So I'm gonna get with you guys later. Hit me up, like, subscribe, tell your friends about it, and drop some comments and some questions down below, and I'm gonna get back with you guys. Peace.